What even is fintech? It sounds simple, but the definition is surprisingly tricky. Is Goldman Sachs a fintech? Is Shopify? The answer depends on whether you think fintech is a sector or a method, and that distinction matters. Here's what we know. Over $1.2 trillion in private capital has flowed into fintech across 38,000 plus deals. This isn't a niche, it's a structural reallocation of venture capital toward financial services. To understand how we got here, think about three eras. Era 1, from 1858 to 1967. Technology built by banks for banks. The transatlantic cable, Fedwire telex. At the time, there was absolutely no disruption threat to the incumbents. Era 2, from 1967 to 2008. The era of the ATM, online banking, and early trading terminals. Banks digitized, but they still controlled the entire value chain. They owned the relationship with the customer. Era 3, from 2006 to today, defined by Lending Club, AWS, and the fallout of the global financial crisis. New entrants pushed services outside the regulated perimeter. That is the inflection point that changed everything. Within these eras, firms fall into two paradigms. First, traditional fintech is sustaining innovation. Think of JP Morgan spending $15 billion to make banking faster. That's sustaining the old model. Transformational fintech is building entirely new cost structures that make the old model uncompetitive. Think Ant Group bundling payments, credit, and wealth management inside one seamless app. Now here's the framework you need. I call it the lens. 4 questions to decompose any fintech. Question 1, who is the customer? Question 2, what pain do they feel? These are the foundations. Question 3, why will they pay? And finally, how does the firm actually monetize? Take Wealthsimple, targeting Canadian millennials with lower cost robo-advisory and AUM-based revenue. Every firm maps to this. Beyond the questions, you need to know the 8 categories of fintech, from payments to DeFi, and the 4 firm types: startups, mature fintechs, digital-only banks, and global tech platforms like Apple and Google. And here's the bigger picture. We're looking at something much larger than just technology. 1.7 billion adults remain unbanked, but 2/3 of them own a mobile phone. Fintech isn't just about making rich people's money move faster. It's infrastructure for economic development. That is the foundation of fintech. It's about building a more inclusive and efficient future. That's why this matters.